2 yards. And the Rams have got this back to a one-score game. And those are the highlight reel runs you dream of right there.
When he gets a seam and just gets through it, how about the explosiveness, the burst to get there to begin with, and then once he's in full gallop, good luck trying to track him down.
And those plays so demoralizing for the defense.
Absolutely, because you've done so much work trying to keep people in front of you. When they're past you and behind you, that's a tough one to swallow.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And there's a flag on the field.
Receiving team.
Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit. Jones. Crashing in from the end there, not to disrupt the pass game, but to disrupt the run game.
Yeah, I love the distinction, too, because the good defensive ends, they can do it all. Set the edge in the run game, make sure that no one can move it that way, and, of course, rush the passer. On that play, use his speed to get there in the run game.
Again, it's Jones. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Cousins. And that is incomplete. Dustin Hopkins now for the Redskins field goal. This one from 35 yards away. And there's a flag on the play. And Hopkins' kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Oh, and you just can't do that. 15 yards on the roughing the kicker call.
Absolutely inexcusable. The kicker's in a defenseless position, and he just gets taken out.
All right, here we go. Blue landing. Blue landing.
After the penalty, it's Jones. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
From the 4, it's 2nd and goal. They'll try again with Jones. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line.
Man, wasn't that long ago that the guy playing that spot was an outside linebacker type of a guy. Now, as a defensive end, how about the speed that he used to get into the backfield and make the play?
Dustin Hopkins now for the Redskins field goal. This will be just a 21-yard attempt. And Hopkins' kick is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. So it's only 3 points on this opening drive of the third quarter. And even though that stretches out the lead, Charles, I think you'd have to consider this a win for the defense, no?
Couldn't agree more, Brandon. That offense got themselves in prime position, really opened up this ball game, but the drive stalled out. And yeah, 3 points is very easy to get back in today's NFL.
First down, gone. That's complete to his tight end. This is Lance Kendricks.
completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Hurry up, here we go. 3-19.
Here's Goff now on second down. Over the middle, he hits Austin. And he's brought down. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone, and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Now a play fake here on first down. Oh, nearly a disaster there on the check down. But they'll get it back. And with a little breathing room here after the incompletion, I know you and I were chuckling yesterday. How about the reporter asking Jim Caldwell where he would play Usain Bolt? He said, of course, receiver at 6'5".
I think Jim Caldwell knows what he's talking about. 6'5", that type of speed. I'd run go routes all the time with him. And let's face it, the NFL, we've had a history of trying this, haven't we? The Cowboys tried Jim Hines way back when, a former Olympic sprinter.
So are you starting the Bolt to the NFL movement or what?
I would love to see it happen. Wouldn't you?
Oh, yeah.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there, because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you can just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner, but where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge, whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight.
Back now in Los Angeles. It's the Rams trailing, but they do have the football as we start the fourth and final quarter.
Now let's go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
On second down, here's Goff. Surveying the field. Forced out to his left. Shedding the tackler, and it gives him some room. And he's brought down. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
Now a first down throw. Goff. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
To throw on second down is Goff. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now third down. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage looked defensively.
Looked like they had an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't have the concentration or the focus necessary.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Trent Murphy in there to drop him for a loss on the play.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
They're not going to get it. They try to move the chains with a surprise, but it's a turnover on downs.
Here we go. Green 39.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones.
Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving.
Set. Blue 90.
A play fake to Jones. Now Cousins. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. Cousins to throw it. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up fourth. Here's Austin. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. And, of course, the quarterback in this situation, he's realizing time is becoming a factor. Let's see if they can get some points on the board here late. Here's Goff. And the catch made by Kenny Britt. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 14 there. And that enables him to also pick up the first. And let's see what the defensive coordinator may have up his sleeve here to try to get this final last stand and win this football game. And now he'll tuck it and run. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. A play fake to Gurley. Now Goff. Dancing to his left. Now a desperation throw. And this will be caught at the 30. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Oftentimes when a guy has a game like this, he's going to take his offensive line out to dinner afterwards. But after a play like that, he may tell them, instead of getting the steaks, guys, we might have to go for the hot dogs.
Again they run with Gurley. He showed off the athletic juke, but it didn't buy him a whole lot of real estate.
Well, I think we know by now that every run is not going to be broken and get all the way to the end zone. But these short ones still have their value. You can still set up your play action and throw the football. You control the clock because you have the ball and they don't. And often the physicality sets the tempo for the game.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Back to throw. He's got a man complete. And they do stop him, but he takes it all the way to the 2. And the offense moving quickly to the line. So now it's 1st and goal. And a first carry of the game here for Trey Mason. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. He'll look to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. Brian Quick from 4 yards out. And the Rams are in for 6. And down near the goal line here, they're able to throw it in.
And the key word, quick. Quick hitter. Out of his hands fast, into the receiver's hands even faster.
And he's able to put it through. Zerline out now to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Back to throw. And Reed with it over the middle. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 21. And that'll give him a first down. One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. Trying to get it to Jackson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tremaine.